Hazard for Holmes quick review, and then I'll do a little size comparison. This is a sling pack. It is worn like so. I'm about 6'3", 250 pounds. This is how big the pack looks when I'm wearing it. It does come with an optional stabilizer that can run this way, little thin stabilizer that's about the same size as this. It works nice if you're riding a bicycle or something like that. But anyway, since I'm wearing it, we'll just start with some of the benefits of a sling. If you're coming from a two-strap traditional backpack like I did, there's some pretty cool things about slings that I didn't really think about. And one of the things that Hazard 4 likes to capitalize on, especially with some of their other packs, is accessibility from a sling. So, cool thing is, and the reason I took the stabilizer off, is I like to be able to whip it around front. It's really cool to be able to access the pack from standing without having to take anything off, or you can also wear it this way. I mean, I don't really know why you'd want to do that unless you were trying to do something like this, which would be wear this on your front and then put another pack on like this. And this isn't a horrible way to go when the loads balance each other out if you needed to haul some gear this way, but that certainly wouldn't be a regular thing for me. But in any case, you can, as you can see, you get full access to the front pocket, the main pocket, this side pocket here. This one's a little bit more of a challenge to get to, and then the compartment here for the tablets. So anyway, that's kind of a nice thing. You have this carry handle down here, and also this strap down here that will help you crush it. If you have a lot in there and you just want to cinch it down real tight, you can do that with this strap, and then you can also cinch it tight with this one here. Pretty cool feature. The handle is Cordura as well. It's very well stitched. And it certainly helps to pull the pack around with authority if that needs to happen. The main strap down here, it is adjustable to which side you can have the strap on. It's a metal buckle, and then on this side also is a metal buckle. And normally the side that, if you're going to use the stabilizing strap, the side that the main strap isn't on, there's a strap that's about this big that attaches to a little buckle, which is where the smaller one runs out. I suppose I could have just showed you, but anyway, I didn't, so deal with it. It's free, you get what you paid for. In any case, the main strap here is sturdy. One of the nice things is it does adjust at the buckle here, and it has this little D-ring thing going on. I'm not exactly sure what the point of this is, but it's there. The excess slack actually velcros like this, which is cool because you don't have this flap just in the breeze. And then this annoying thing here just seems to, in fact, I think I'm just going to pull it off now that I got it. It's a D-ring thing. I guess if you want to hang things here, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not intending on doing that. So, your mileage may vary, of course. And it's a standard just buckle adjustment. It slips. And you can Velcro it back into place, and that's great. Keeps it good. The buckle here locks. So right now, no dice. This is plastic. It's pretty sturdy. Good so far. I've only had the pack and used it every day for about a month, maybe a little more than a month. It's doing fine for me though. Push it up. Ta-da. Now I don't even unbuckle this. I don't know why you'd want to unbuckle it, but it's there if you want to. It doesn't hurt having it. And then from here we'll move on to this little Velcro clasp here. This is great if you want to run a hydration bladder. You can, Velcro. You could run the hose probably through these MOLLE attachment points if you wanted to, and then Velcro down the little drinky tip suction tube. You'll also notice that the strap that's bearing the weight runs up to this top portion of the MOLLE is. Again, stitching is just excellent throughout, and you can get all the way through like this if you want to shove stuff through there in this fashion. Although again, I don't really know why you do that, but you know, whatever. The main strap here, as you can see, is pretty wide. It's also very well padded, so it's really comfortable. I've worn this on 5-mile hikes and walks many times, very, very frequently, and no problem at all. Even with a pretty decent load in it. I wouldn't load it like I'd load a regular backpack, but even so, well loaded with groceries and, you know, glass jars that are filled with peaches or whatever that are fairly heavy, it does fine. It does fine. Would I want to do a 10-mile hike with 40 pounds in it? Absolutely not. That would be nuts. But, you know, that's really not what you get a sling pack for, unless you like to punish yourself or something. So, moving along up to the top, I mean, that's pretty much all I'm going to show you wearing it. It's also nice to sling it this way. I mean, getting in and out of your car, you don't want to put it on. But in any case, we do have a top carry handle here. Just as good as the bottom. It's identical to the bottom handle. Again, excellent stitching. Excellent stitching is just this pack, so I'm going to quit saying that because you're probably tired of hearing it. We do have D-rings up here, so you could attach another strap and carry it like a man purse or a woman purse if you're a gal. Or you can hang hangy things on it if that's your bag. And then for the adjustment for the main strap here, we got this buckle. And then this webbing, you know, this strapping here and this strapping here. It does adjust so you can pull it in tighter, undo that. You have access to, this is my working pack, by the way, so it's going to have stuff in it. You get to this tablet or netbook compartment. It has hooks, or excuse me, not hooks, but rings on the YKK zipper pulls, so you can run a lock in there if that's your thing. And all the zippers are YKK, and they all have these paracord, you know, color matched pulls to them. I really like them. You can pull it down. Every compartment zips all the way down to the bottom so that you can fold the entire compartment completely all the way open. So that's really cool. All the compartments will just fall totally all the way, including the sides. Inside here we have this fleece, very soft, and then you have this super soft quilted fleece that you could stick a screen right to it. You don't need a case like I have here on my NVIDIA Shield tablet. This is a 7-inch tablet. You see how it fits. A 13-inch MacBook won't even come close to fitting. A standard magazine like, I don't know, Maxim or Hot Rod or whatever your thing is, they fit in here. But a MacBook Pro won't. An 11-inch computer, maybe. A netbook, probably. Full-size iPad, sure, absolutely. But it is a pretty thin pocket, and Hazard 4 does advertise that it will fit their concealable pistol holsters and other things like that, if you are so inclined to utilize that feature. Okay, now the pad on the back is supposed to look like a tank track, supposedly. It's pretty cool. It's pretty hard, so you don't have to worry about beating up whatever's in this pocket. And then you know, the Hazard 4 logo, and then it's also padded with pretty rigid padding, so it's nice for carrying it. And then I almost forgot to mention that this seal along the zipper seam here is water resistant, so you don't have to worry about electronics being damaged by water unless you're out in a pretty heavy downpour. Side pockets on this one. This is a twin to the Hazard 4 Watson, and the Watson, the only difference is that the Watson has the soft sides. There are very few reviews on this bag, so if you want to see reviews on this bag other than just me, because I'm kind of new at this, You can check out the Watson, and there'll be a lot more reviews for that one because it's an older pack. But in any case, double zipper, hard shell on the outside, and then there really isn't any organizers in here, but there is this soft lining on the hard shell side, and then you have your standard Cordura on the main compartment side. I got my Happy Pills, Glock 42 magazine, some Tums. I got a little Ziploc here with paracord, earplugs, patches, gun oil, and a bore snake, and then I have a charger for my tablet and then for my cell phone also, all in this compartment with room to spare, which is quite a bit of stuff, so that's cool. Other side looks identical, and then this one's much less loaded with sunglasses. My normal glasses are also in there a lot of the time, and then I have a cleaning cloth. So that's that. As you can tell, I keep all the zippers kind of off to this side because when I sling it around, it makes it easier for me to get to the zippers. The main compartment, and here we have a little zipper pocket on the front flap. It's goes about third the way down, maybe a little more than a third the way down on the front flap. Inside this, I keep batteries and a headlight, so that's handy. I need to get an assistant. NVIDIA Shield controller. This is my Marmot rain jacket. Then you'll see in the sides here, we have soft fleece on the sides. Right here we have Cordura. The back is some sort of liner, not particularly plush or anything like that. And then we have this little pocket in the back of the main compartment here, and in there I just have some wool gloves and a wool cap and some wool socks because it gets cold around here, and I just like to be prepared for that stuff. If I'm out late or the unexpected happens, because we all know about Murphy. Yeah, so that's that, and with the jacket and this controller in here, it still had plenty of room in it. So, I find that for an EDC, there's plenty of space inside of that particular compartment. Okay, then we have the front compartment. The front compartment, again, I'm missing this key here. Huh. Anyway, we have a little organizer here. So we got Fisher Space pen. This is a pencil, what they call a pencil style diamond blade sharpener I can use on my knives. Sharpie, Leatherman scale tool. I always have a Leatherman on my person, and I always carry a backup because I do break things. This pocket I don't have anything in currently. Down low here, this little flap here, this is where I keep my Leatherman bit kit. Pretty handy if you have a Leatherman tool. And then you can also tuck these in like so if you don't want to use the space, or if you don't want to have the flaps covering whatever's in that space. So it's just kind of a weird little utility pocket that I've never really seen anything like before, but there it is. Again, it's just a liner. It's all Cordura. There's no soft stuff in here. And then on the front flap, we have another pocket. And in that pocket, I keep a Right in the Rain pad, some keys, and a little tape measure there. And then that's it for this compartment for me. Your mileage can and probably will vary. To conclude, at the front, I have a little pin here. We have a spot for morale patches. As you can see, I have my Nut and Fancy Project Top Expert patch. It's pretty funny. But you have the Velcro for the morale patches. You also have MOLLE attachment. So you have MOLLE attachment here. You have MOLLE attachment on the strap for all of your MOLLE needs. But yeah, that's the Holmes. So pretty useful pack. I perfect for me. It's just the right size. I can shove it under my legs in the driver's seat if I have a passenger in my pickup, and that's really what I was looking for. My prior EDC bag was this Swiss Gear Synergy. This is a fantastic backpack. This was my everyday bag for 5 years. I mean, and it still looks great. This thing's had coffee and all kinds of liquids spilled in and on it. I mean, it's been out in the rain, it's been on hikes, and I'll still be using it on hikes. Very well constructed pack. Should probably do a review on this, but it's substantially bigger than the Holmes, and that's what I wanted to show you, is the size difference. So you can see there, the Holmes is skinnier, shorter, narrower, but still a usable size. It's kind of somewhere in between a small Camelback and a 15-inch laptop backpack.